Hey guys, Matt here. Just got this in today and I wanted to do a quick review on it before I get it put out on one of my cameras. This is the Covert Solar Panel. It's supposed to be made for, you can use it apparently with all of their trail cameras, but I only have their Code Blacks, so that's what I'm going to put it on. I'm a little disappointed in it, in the fact that it does not come with a battery. It was kind of unclear on the website, at least to me, as to if it came with one of these LiFePo 4 batteries. And I thought it did. On one of the websites I was on, indicated that it did. But when you go to actual Covert's website, it does not say anything about that. And it says that it will work directly connected to the camera or charged directly on a 6.4 volt LiFePo 4 battery. It does not say that it is included. So they say that you can use this with 12 AA rechargeable batteries. I may try it that way, see how that works. I would assume that it would charge the battery somehow inside the camera. I don't know how that's gonna actually work, but I'm willing to give it a try, and I'll report back to anybody that wants to know, or somebody that has experience with this may leave a comment or something down in the comment section, and let me know. Anyway, so here's the back of the box. You can see, I'm not going to read it all to you, but there's the features. Here's the actual unit. It's fairly, it's pretty thin, and I was kind of disappointed in how they expect you to mount it to the tree or whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to wire it somehow. I'll figure something out, or I'll rig something up. That's real flimsy right there. They didn't think of a good mounting system or a mounting bracket for this thing. And for as expensive as it is, I would expect it a little bit more than what I got. These things, I thought I got a good deal at $65. I have two cameras, so if I want to go, I probably won't go this route for my other one. I'll probably homebrew something, which I enjoy doing anyway. So I thought I would take a chance on buying the Covert branded thing first and see how it worked out. So anyway, instead of buying Covert's LiFePo 4 battery, which they sell on their website for $39.99, and that's about as cheap as I can find it anywhere, even on eBay, I am going to try to use it with one of these. This is just a standard solar panel, or a not a solar, but a solar fence charger battery, 6 volts, which is at 4.5 amps. So in theory, this battery right here should be equivalent in size and amperage wise. The LiFePo 4 battery is also 4.5 amps. Looked that up on the internet. So in theory, this right here should have the same capacity as the smaller, lighter weight LiFePo 4 battery. So we'll see. Get that out of the way. Like I said, as you can see here, it's pretty flimsy. They say it's weatherproof. I'm not so sure. It looks like it's just kind of, I don't know if you can see that, it's sewn around. This is some kind of canvas material. I don't know how weatherproof that actually is. It comes, all these cables and everything were stuffed in this pouch when it was inside the box here. That's just a Velcro little pouch that you're supposed to stick your battery in, and that battery will fit right down in there. There is a wire that's rolled up in here. This is from the solar panel. So what you do is obviously this right here connects to your battery. Then one end of this Y cable, this attaches right here. This other end goes into this end right here. Okay, this end right here. I'm trying to do it all one-handed. All right, and then obviously this other end here plugs into the bottom of your camera. That's pretty much it, guys. Not much to the thing. Like I said, I was disappointed that a battery wasn't included, because I paid $65 for this thing, and you know, that's kind of expensive for what I got. I mean, I could go to eBay and get a little flexible, which is what this is. It's semi-flexible, 6-volt solar panel. I could rig up some cabling. You know, I got this battery from the local feed store. You know, I'm not sure if there's $65 worth of value here. I don't know. You know, I like using you know, the branded stuff when I can, but sometimes, you know, home brewing something is just a better way to go. I mean, there's nothing special about it at all. I'm sure it will work fine. I'm just curious how it's going to work charging this battery. I think it will work fine. If not, I may look into using it without the battery, running it directly into the camera with the rechargeables inside the camera. When I run a solar panel, I run rechargeables inside the camera anyway, just for safety's sake, because I don't want something happening and somehow the solar panel end up trying to charge, you know, alkaline or lithium batteries. If I have those in there, that would be bad. And the whole reason for doing this is trying to save money. We run these cameras 24/7, 365, and we've been running exclusively Energizer lithiums in the cameras. And when they take 12 lithiums at a time, you know, you're you know, racking up a little bill there every time you need to change the batteries out. And the batteries don't seem like they last as long as they should. You know, we're getting maybe you know, a couple of months out of a set of batteries, which you think a couple of months with regular usage, you know, that's fairly good. But for lithiums, when they're costing you, you know, on a good day, $1.10 a piece, you got 12 of them. You know, that's a good $13 right there that you're putting into your camera to last 2 months. So you can do the math and figure out over a year's how much, you know, costing batteries. So the idea is that if you could run a solar setup, you know, you could eliminate that cost, and the panels would eventually, you know, pay for themselves. Even if you had to, you know, replace one of these, this battery I got at the feed store, I probably paid a little bit too much for it, but I wanted one right now, and it was $12.99, I think, for this battery. It's used in electric fence chargers. It's not a battery that is used in like a wildlife feeder or something like that. I got it out of the electric fence section in the hardware store. So anyway, guys, there you have it, and I will probably make another video when I install it on the camera. Again, I don't know how I'm going to mount this thing. You really need to point it somehow, kind of angle it toward the sun, and you know, they didn't include any mounting hardware even. I mean, the only thing they included was this thing right here, and I'm not sure what they mean for you to use that for. I mean, you can put it through that hole, but what are you gonna hang it on? I mean, if you hang it right here, it's just gonna hang, you know, it needs to be at an angle, you know, so it can capture the most sun it can. You know, if it's hanging down like this off the side of a tree, I'm not sure how much sun it's going to catch, and you know, I don't know. I don't think it was designed very well, to be honest with you, but you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to probably make some type of little L-shaped bracket out of some wood or something, mount this at an angle, maybe have it, you know, coming up, and then I can put 2 screws or something hanging on the side of a tree, screw it in the side of a tree with the panel, you know, kind of at an angle, and that would give me access to the battery back here if something happened to it as well. So somehow I'll tie it to it or something with using them deals right there. So anyway, thanks guys.